All right. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, we are back again in a video reaction, and we are not gonna waste much time. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel in case if you are new. Here we bring you updates based on the way it is without adding or subtracting. We try our best to be real, to point out things that the way something that many of us already know that is going on, especially the current issue of Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. And some people who are somehow sympathizing with terrorism or terrorists are doing all they can to, blackmail Cruz. Cruz is an American, Republican politician. He's one of the congressmen in America. You can check him out. The name is here, Cruz. Then this news has it that Nigerian government accuses Cruz of working for IPOB. Says Republican senator received bribe from terror group. When you hear the terror group, I know it. You may think that he's talking about ISIS, or maybe he's talking about ISWAB, or you know how many terrorists in Nigeria, right? No. These people are literally telling you that the Cruz is taking bribe from IPOB, because to Yoruba people is about, saying, tag IPOB all manner of names because they want to protect Tinubu at all costs. This is something that everybody needs to look into, because this kind of blackmail and lies, we need to condemn it. And some of you may say, how sure are you is a Yoruba person that is behind this and all that? Look at the news here from People's Gazette. It says, the presidency has accused U.S. Senator Cruz of taking bribes and colluding with the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to incite unrest, in Nigeria under the guise of alleged Christian genocide. You see, reason why God will punish a lot of people is because some people are lying, thinking that it doesn't really matter. No matter what you do or no matter what you are doing, don't always forget that God is watching you. Why am I calling God on this? We have seen series of videos, not one, not two, not three, so many of them. What is going on in Nigeria, how Christians are being spied, sidelined, and how government are trying to do all they can to facilitate the terror against Christians. It has nothing to do with IPOB. Remember, people of Plateau State are not IPOB members. They are not Biafrans. People from the north, Christians in the north, in the Middle Belt, are not Biafrans. Do you understand it? They are the one telling you how they are going, how they are managing their life, living together in those areas that is dominated by radical Islam in Nigeria. Many people says, though Islam is a religion of peace, I'm not here to tell you whether it's it or not, but you have the final say. You can just take your time and check everything that's going on in Nigeria, then be the judge. Ask yourself, is it true or not? Do you understand it? Ask yourself that question. You will know. Like I said, a lot is going on. A lot is going on. But people that are receiving it are crying out, demanding for justice. And you have the temerity to question that by dragging IPOB to that. Even though as a Biafran, as IPOB member, as a Igbo person, you may have different opinion. You may have different opinion from what Yorubas are saying. Then let's start from this. Temi Tope, that's Temi Tope Ajayi, special assistant to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on media. That is a Yoruba person. I hope you know that. Okay, that's a Yoruba person. He said, fiercely rejected Mr. Cruz's assertion of Christians' persecution in Nigeria. On Tuesday, he said, the senator who the senator was an IPOB agent carrying out the agenda of the terror group to destabilize the West African nation. Crazy people. These are people that have blood in their hand, to be honest. He said Mr. Ajayi's remark are in the response to Mr. Cruz proposed legislation seeking to impose heavy sanctions on Nigerian governors and officials who support blasphemy and Sharia laws. And if you check this man, he may tell you that, like, one of them is trending now, Daniel somebody. Maybe if I have time, I will flash that guy maybe in our next video. Who claimed he all the while his name, he bear the name of Daniel. In fact, you know what? Let me see if I can locate that Mr. Daniel before we come back to this. Let me try and see if I can locate it. Just hold. All right. So the man we are seeing here now, that is called Daniel Buala, the Tinubu's media and publicity secretary. I want you to hear what he said here. Even though some people have already twisted what he said, some Yorubas are calling him on S that he's a pastor. The man never introduced himself as a pastor, but they're using his name to lie. Watch this so that you understand.
Persecution was how the report or notion that there is a Christian persecution or genocide in Nigeria is false. False both from the premise and the conclusion. It is not.
He says it is false, and he's a Christian from the north, somewhere in Middle Belt, or he's found out. I don't know what his state, but he's not from east. Neither is he from the west. The question here is this: why? The same north you are seeing some people where they're burying people like chicken, mass grave every now and then, is where this man come from, and he's here telling you that it is false. Why? Because he's gaining something in the government. Do you understand it? Listen.
By data. All the report we have so far seen, from assessment from USIP, assessment from Amnesty International, from European Union, have all attested to the fact that they are aware.
Let's continue. I just want to hear this.
To the fact that they are aware of serious cases of killing, but that from 2022, 23 down to 2025, there has been marked improvement. In fact, there's a decline in the rate of killings. So it is intriguing and surprising for us how an old report is being used for this type of thing. But we're all about solution. And because we know America is a partner and they've been very helpful, we see it that it is probably a clarion call for us to have a sit down and then discuss how we can forge a common front in this fight against insurgency. We're willing. Anytime, any day. I personally, I have a feeling that in the next couple of days, they are going to have a sit down together and they will find a common front in this fight against it.
You know, for you to work, for you to serve in government, you must give your spirit, your soul to the demon. This man is now you realize that there's insurgents. This insurgents is from where? What is the religion of that insurgents? What is their religion? And you can see the reaction of Muslims. That's to tell you that through they are in support of this. And the terrorism going on is not about to convert people for Allah, no, but to convert people because they want to hide other Muslims to take land for their people. Hiding under one, what I don't know. And why is it that government are facilitating this? Why is it that government are the one enabling it without hiding their face? They are doing it every day. Like you can see here, this is the leadership, one of Nigerian newspaper. Trump threats war on Nigerian to save Christians. They are twisting everything upside down. And Christians in the cauldron of power have sold their soul just because they want to maintain their position. But one thing about Muslim is that no matter what you want to do, their religion comes first before even the so-called nation or whatever. Do you understand it? Can you be proud? Can you just beat your chest? Can you beat your chest and say that I'm proud of being a Christian in Nigeria? You can't be proud because even the Christians in the corner of power, like we go and watch the video of Wike, what Wike was saying, turning things upside down. If you want to be the content that is accommodating for everybody, both Muslim and non-Muslim, you don't need to be blind when you see this injustice going on. Call it out what it is and focus on it to solve the problem. But they won't do that. Anyway, let's go back to the video instead, like this writer from People's Gazette. Let's continue from here. It is obvious Republican State Cruz is doing a hacky job in US on behalf of IPOB loanies. Mr. Tinubu's head claimed in a post on X. That is the same man that I just showed to you now, which is this man. Okay, this is his S. We are here in his S. If you go down, if you scroll here, you will see a lot of posts from him and all that. Look at it here. This one you can see. He is the one they are referring here. The same man. Okay, Daniel Buara or Daniel Buala or whatever. You look at him here. This man. Okay, he is making this claim, yapping nonsense because they appoint him to be just like what you are hearing from what is the name of this guy, Reno Mockery, who used to call Tinubu's name and all that. Today is now doing everything because he wants to be relevant. This is how far hungry Christians can go to test power. Now, the Nigerian official suggests donations from Elias Garasolis. That's talking about people. Nigerian officials suggested donations from Elias Garasolis, a Biafran lobbyist, help fund Mr. Cruz senatorial campaign. They're not calling that Elias is, they are helping, they are paying that from Elias. That's what Nigerian official suggested. They're saying, and serve as payment to draw attention to the claims of Christian killing in Nigeria. It is on record through official filing to U.S. Federal Election Commission that Elias Gasolis, who is a lobbyist for secessionist Biafra, paid nearly $20,000 to Senator Cruz. So Cruz could not afford this amount. You guys are very jokers. The video is everywhere. You can see it. It's not about, this propaganda. They always say propaganda, but they are the ones doing propaganda. So they paid this $20,000 to Senator Cruz, who is sponsoring a bill on Christian persecution and pushing false narrative of Christian genocide in Nigeria in the last 4 months. The Nigerian presidential aide wrote. Now, this man, like I said, Christians, no word of God said that the Bible said that judgment will start from the church. Mr. Ajayi claimed the Texas lawmaker restored to those allegations, having said that IPOB activities in the Southeast alone could not get the global sympathy the secessionists desperately sought. I don't understand. That the man, let me take it again, Mr. Ajayi claimed the Texas lawmaker resorted to those allegations, having seen that IPOB activities in the Southeast alone could not get the global sympathy the secessionists desperately sought. Okay, since Biafran lobbyists and food soldiers in US and Europe have lost the argument in their poor attempt to frame the criminal activities of IPOB ESN in Southeast, Nigerian as self-determination. They are now hiding under religious persecution to rebel or to rip up the evangelical and President Trump mega base. The President Donald Trump last week designated Nigeria a country of particular concern, CPC, and so Elias also paying Canadian court, right? That made it open to everybody that APC, PDP, all of them are sponsoring terrorism. Australia is now waking up as well. They play. You guys are always explain entire. You need to understand what you are doing. People are seeing through all your angles. Everything you are doing is in the public because people are paying attention to your activities because it is obvious. And IPOB is not protecting or defending only Christians, even Muslims. So if you think that this news is about Christian, no. The thing is that the terrorism going on in Nigeria is shocking. Okay, is he also IPOB that told northern youth to buy Deborah because of blasphemy? Is he also IPOB that funded Nigerian government that accept Sharia law that you guys are practicing in open space? Is he also IPOB? President Donald Trump last week, okay, I've gone through this one. He said again, okay, designated Nigerian as a country of particular interest, CPC, and threatening military invasion in the West Africa country over the, just say Nigeria. Nigeria is not West Africa country. Nigeria is just a country in West Africa. Okay. The alleged targeted killing of Christians by Islamic terrorists. His colleague in Nigeria, Mr. Tinubu, vehemently denied the claim. Of course, he will deny it. It is obvious. Supporters of both presidents has since launched fear attack against each other, with each side accusing other of spreading misinformation and propaganda. You guys know that. You already know where the whole propaganda stand. You know, everything is. Must you be told that Nigerian government are doing all they can to hide and dodge this bullet. Everything is not propaganda. Sometimes it needs to be real and factual. Let people know where you stand and do not deceive people. It is very, very clear that you guys are doing all this. And shockingly, Yoruba people are not paying attention to some certain things, whether you like it or not. If you pretend that there's no genocide going on, it's going to come to Yoruba land. And guess what? It's not only on Christianity. They will still come to traditional rulers. You know, Yoruba love to voodoo well, right? Fulanis are going to conquer that. If you keep on feeding and petting this python, imagine how as if you do not use Lagos and Yoruba land to protest against Jonathan all this while. You did it, and the heavy did not fall. And they find on a lot of people then and now, which of them is more in number. And this is not about Tinubu. That's another mistake they're making. Nobody said that Tinubu started this. He just inherited it and he couldn't do anything about it, which is normal because Ukochukwu are the same people. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Please like the video and let me know what you think about it. God bless you and see you again. Bye-bye for me. Take care.